He is the most untouchable superhero in Marvel. Others rely on technology to become stronger, but he relies on mutation. The Hulk, with his terrifying muscles, can ignore all physical damage. With his rugged appearance and explosive temper, he has become one of the most popular heroes in Marvel movies. Why can a human become so powerful? Before becoming the Hulk, his real name was Bruce Banner. He was a physicist, but during a secret military experiment, Banner was exposed to gamma radiation and transformed into the Hulk. Not only did he destroy the lab, but he also injured his girlfriend, Betty. When he regained consciousness, Banner felt deep remorse. To avoid hurting others, Banner moved to Brazil and started a solitary life with his dog. To prevent himself from transforming, Banner found a local jiu-jitsu coach and learned diaphragmatic breathing techniques. As long as he keeps his heart rate below 200, he won't transform into the Hulk. Banner met Dr. Stearns online and regularly sent him blood samples. In return, Dr. Stearns provided him with a special plant. However, after a series of experiments, they were still unable to eliminate the green cells in his body. To make a breakthrough, Banner needed to return to the lab to retrieve more data. However, returning wasn't easy, as he was already a wanted man in the US. During the day, Banner worked at a beverage factory. While repairing a machine, he accidentally cut his finger, and his blood dripped onto the production line. Banner quickly stopped the machine and wiped off the blood with a handkerchief, feeling relieved. However, he didn't notice that another drop had fallen into a beverage bottle. The drink was shipped to the US and was consumed by an old man, the strongest extra in the film, who then fell ill. The news reached the US, and the military detected gamma radiation in the beverage. To capture Banner and obtain the experimental data, General Ross formed a special unit and even brought in Captain Blansky, the ace of the British Special Forces. At night, Blansky led his team to Banner's residence. Everywhere they went, even dogs weren't spared from being shot. The Special Forces broke in and fired rows of tranquilizer darts at the bed, only to find that Banner was already gone. Fortunately, Banner sensed the danger in advance and climbed down through the window. He ran frantically while trying to control his heart rate. However, he bumped into some thugs on the way. Banner ran all the way to the beverage factory but was eventually caught. Blansky and his team arrived. Banner warned them, "You better not make me angry, or the consequences will be severe." But the thugs didn't take him seriously. As a result, Banner took a deep breath, and the Hulk threw a man dozens of meters away. The soldiers quickly fired tranquilizer darts at the Hulk, but they couldn't even pierce his skin. Then, they threw high-explosive grenades. This only made the Hulk angrier. He hurled a soda barrel, while Blansky unleashed full firepower, but it was just like scratching an itch for the Hulk. Blansky went all out, but the Hulk lifted a forklift and smashed it toward him. Blansky then questioned the general about what that monster was, but the general's answer shocked him. The general revealed that the military had conducted an experiment to develop a super soldier serum that could make a person incredibly powerful. Blansky expressed his interest in trying it. He was injected with the super soldier serum, transforming into a terrifying monster. He became the Abomination. After transforming, he completely lost his sanity, rampaging through the city with only destruction in his mind. The general watched in disbelief. His pursuit of creating a powerful super soldier had led to this catastrophe. The Abomination had a combination of the super soldier serum and Hulk's power, making ordinary bullets useless against him. Even the military's rockets were caught and crushed effortlessly. The only way to stop him was to let the Hulk fight him. On the plane, Banner also realized that only the Hulk could defeat him. But since he had just taken a serum to suppress the Hulk, he wasn't sure if he could transform. After saying goodbye to Betty, Banner jumped from the helicopter, but mid-air, he felt that something was wrong. Banner crashed hard into the concrete. Just when everyone thought he was done for, a giant hand emerged from the ground. The Hulk stood up and roared furiously at the enemy. The battle between the two giants was about to begin. The Abomination lunged at the Hulk, sending him flying hundreds of meters. Since he had taken the suppressing serum, the Hulk had not yet regained his full strength. The Hulk smashed a nearby police car in half with his fists, used as a boxing glove cannon, then slammed hard onto the Abomination. But it didn't hurt Abomination at all. Then he kicked Hulk away with one strong blow. The general quickly ordered the helicopters to assist, firing wildly at Abomination from the air. At this moment, Hulk had recovered, climbing up the wall. Abomination seized the opportunity, jumped up, and pulled the helicopter down. At this moment, Hulk had recovered, climbing up the wall. Abomination seized the opportunity, jumped up, and pulled the helicopter down. Hulk walked over to save Betty, but was slammed into the wall again by Abomination. Abomination's words made Hulk even angrier, and his strength grew even stronger. Hulk grabbed Abomination and slammed him into the wall. At that moment, sparks from the fallen helicopter ignited a massive explosion. Hulk then clapped his hands together. The powerful shockwave immediately extinguished the flames. At that moment, Abomination suddenly ambushed Hulk from behind. Abomination swung a chain, attempting to kill Betty. In this critical moment, Hulk made his move. As the ground cracked open, Abomination's foot got stuck in the fissure and was struck by the chain. Hulk took the opportunity to strangle Abomination with the chain. Abomination struggled desperately but was stabbed in the chest by Hulk's bone spike. Just as Hulk was about to finish off Abomination, Betty stopped him. Turns out Hulk was soft-hearted after all. Hulk then spared Abomination and handed him over to the military. After saying goodbye to Betty, Hulk turned around and left the city. Later, Banner spent his time in the mountains. A well-dressed man found General Ross, who was drinking at a bar. That's right, he was Tony Stark, and he wanted to know where Hulk was. Do you guys know why Tony was looking for Hulk? Feel free to leave a comment below.